I'm Calvin Echodu from Eastern Uganda, born and raised in Soroti, and NRM cadre.
In Eastern Uganda, the race for the NRM CEC position gains momentum after David Calvin Echodu stepped up to represent the region as its National Vice Chairperson.
I'm passionate about economic empowerment and like working with the grassroots to develop initiatives that change lives. I like to see lives change and improve the outcomes of the communities. And I like the intersection of business and charity to create a change and transformation, especially for young people.
Born and raised in Soroti, Echodu believes that while the NRM still commands grassroots trust, there is a need for robust engagement with community, especially the young people, to participate and contribute to socio-economic transformation while making use of the good government programs in Eastern Uganda.
15 years or so, there has not been a engagement from the vice chair's office with the local NRM leadership. There is no cadre identification, especially for young people, recruitment, and energizing them to participate in party politics. That's what we want to change. We want to get involved with the young people, want to energize them, want to engage them, want to identify potential candidates, recruit them, and let them be active in politics. Young people are a majority of Ugandan population, and NRM as a party has to confront that. We cannot run away from that. And that's why it's important for us to engage young people. NRM is still strong and has a robust plan. We just need to implement that plan in a way that it affects the young people, engages them, and energizes them to participate in the transformative agenda. And I believe that will continue to consolidate and strengthen NRM.
Joining Honorable Jacob Oboth, the Member of Parliament for West Budama County South, who is also Minister of Defence and Veteran Affairs, Dr. Musa Lumumba, and the incumbent Captain Mukula for the SEC position. Echodu's call is for transparency.
There are things like corruption that as NRM we have to address, because that robs our children of their future, and we need to, as a party of the people, we need to really face that reality and say that how do we address corruption? How do we see the issues of making sure that justice is delivered? Because corruption affects the poor, especially in the judiciary. If it is in the judiciary, if it is in the education, every part of the system. So we need to continue to work on corruption so that we have a better image.
A journalist, social entrepreneur, and community development advocate, Echodu intends to pursue both the NRM Eastern Region Vice Chairmanship and the Soroti City West Division seat ahead of the 2026 general elections.
Every system always has to allow room for improvement. And how do we support our leader? How do we support our party in making sure that we continue to score, not to start to go down on some critical areas which are good for the country and good for the vision, the dream to transform the country into a middle class society. We need to make sure that continue improving our systems in NRM, internal elections, so that people have confidence in it and continue to see us as a guide, a beacon of how a successful party should be. NRM has been very strong in the grassroots, and we want to make sure that that connection is maintained, is sustained, and we don't lose it.
The NRM Central Executive Committee is the party's highest decision-making body, constituted of the National Chairperson, first and second National Vice Chairpersons, and 6 Vice Chairpersons representing the East, Central, West, North, Kampala, and Karamoja regions.
First of all, understand these principles very clearly yourself. That's why you, the leaders, must be different from the followers. A follower doesn't have to understand the depth of the matter. He needs a summary. You must go deep. That's why, therefore, it is crucial for you to understand the principles of the NRM, the 4 principles. Principle number 1, patriotism. I don't have time to go into them, but you know, you have heard about them, you know them. Principle number 2, Pan-Africanism. Principle number 3, socio-economic transformation. Principle number 4, democracy. Each one has got ensonga z'amaanyi mundeeyo. Each one has got very, very serious issues